Well, 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 it is now April. Are you feeling swell? The 4th of April, and except for Christmas, probably the most important Christian month we have out there. Tomorrow is Palm Sunday. Let me see your hands. Oh, palms like from the trees that they used to lay down in front of Jesus and his donkey as he came into town. Very good. But before our next show, we also get Passover and Good Friday. In the early 90s, The Cure sang a song called Friday I'm in Love. And this one coming up is a good one for that. It took me forever to understand how the day that Jesus was crucified is a Good Friday, but the reason he sacrificed himself made it good for everyone that accepts him from there on out. You know, it took me a while before I realized that even though there are a lot of people going on missions to the Philippines, that the chapter in the Bible is actually called Philippians. Hey, how about some 80s music? Here's Prince with that little red Corvette here at KPPC. Ooh. Do you believe in love? Huey Lewis in the news. Do you believe in love? Well, I believe it too. So, I was thinking if every Sunday I made it a point to read something from the book of Psalms, would every Sunday be considered Psalm Sunday? Well, be that as it may, tomorrow is Palm Sunday. Let's see what I can equate that to in the 1980s. We had Robert Palmer. Us 80s kids were first introduced to him as lead singer of the group Power Station, the 1985 supergroup featuring both Taylors of Duran Duran and the drummer from Chic. They did a version of T-Rex's Bang a Gong, Get It On, and also had a popular song called Some Like It Hot. Well, isn't that why we all chose to live in San Antonio, Texas? Well, Robert Palmer would go on to sing Addicted to Love and Simply Irresistible. Since sadly he passed away in 2003. And sorry, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but they didn't release any albums in the 1980s, although the drummer Carl Palmer was in the 80s supergroup Asia that did the song Heat of the Moment. Well, hope you're washing your hands all the time and getting ready to wave palms tomorrow in honor of Jesus. Shall we visit Palmetto State Park near Gonzales, Texas? Well, here's an 80s song for you. It's Cheap Trick, This Time Around, here at KPPC. It's urgency. Foreigner with that urgency. It's a song called Urgent. Sometimes my memories of songs don't serve me as well as I would like. I was thinking about the upcoming holiday Passover and what from the 80s I could correlate with it. I thought of Dionne Warwick and was thinking she had a late 70s song called Don't Pass Me By, but I guess I was getting Walk On By and Don't Make Me Over from the early 60s mixed up. I know the Beatles had a song called Don't Pass Me By off their 1968 White Album, but as far as Passover goes, historically, we wanted the angel of death to pass us by. Well, considering our current situation, it may not be as deadly, but maybe it's time to renew our faith, and while I wouldn't put blood on my front door, we dedicate and pray as much as you can that the COVID-19 passes us by. 50 years ago, George Harrison reminded us that all things must pass. So don't listen to Gandalf saying, "You shall not pass." Even though the phrase, "this too shall pass," is actually Persian and not mentioned in that exact phrasing in the Bible, it is a positive thought to keep in mind when we are stressing. In the 1980s, the musical youth said to pass the Ducci on the left-hand side, and I'm passing the next 80s song to your ears for your enjoyment. Here's Whitney Houston with "Nobody Loved Me Like You Do" here at KPPC. In 1987, the group Cutting Crew had a popular song called "I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight." Maybe back in the year 33, Christ might have sang something similar. "Ooh, I just died on the cross tonight." In 1992, the band The Smiths released a song called "There Is a Light That Never Goes Out." And even though when Jesus died, the lights went out everywhere, there was even a night the lights went out in Georgia, from what I hear. Remember that song? Hey, he arose and is the light and that will never go out, just like the one we can have in our hearts if we let it. So as long as we can be social, like Oingo Boingo in the 1980s, let's have a dead man's party this coming Good Friday. Like Devo sang in 1982, "Everybody, it's a good thing. Don't you know it's a monumental good thing?" Well, in 1990, hair metal band Slaughter had a song called "Fly to the Angels," and that is what he did, and what we all should aspire for. Have a great Holy Week, everyone. See you before the resurrection. Good night.